admit you made that whole story up.
No.
You started that fight.
You calling me a liar?
I ain't calling you a truther.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 12 of the Elder God Podcast. Woo! As always, I'm your host, Big Sal. Joining me today, Big Bad Thad, co-host.
Hello. It's been a while.
It has been a while. And it's not often that we get two guests on that have never been on before. So first, sitting diagonal to me, this guy listened to all the episodes within a few days. That's how dedicated this guy was.
This is true. What a trooper.
He's sitting here in a turtle hat, making his first appearance. That's not a turtle. That's an alien hat. An alien hat.
I was going to say, that's an alien.
It's almost like the alien from Toy Story, but it's not. That's just a generic alien.
It's Mike Shinoda, the singer of Linkin Park that's still alive.
Oh, so not rest in peace.
All
right, this is Tristan.
Good evening, everyone.
This is his nickname?
Yeah, that's his nickname.
That's my nickname.
He didn't come up with anything. Sitting across from Tristan, diagonal from Thad. She claims to be a fan, but she's already asked a lot of questions. She's got bad knees. A former DRM is Cathy.
Hello, everybody.
I used to have bad knees.
You did.
Used to.
I'm good now.
How'd you fix that?
I went to the doctor, and they put nails in me.
Oh. I opted out of that.
With a hammer?
The hammer, and,
His doctor's Bob the Builder.
I have a story real quick.
We can say this story.
Okay, funny story real quick. I'll say it after.
Okay.
Remind me bad knees at the end. Bad knees at the end.
Bad knees.
For you hardcore fans, probably TF, the only one paying attention, there's no Big K. Kanzi's not here again. We didn't invite him this time, so we can't say. In the last episode, we claimed he's always invited. Hopefully we get him on for episode 13. That's the goal right now.
Have you noticed there's so many BKs? Burger King, Big K, bad knees? There's a lot going on right now.
I think it's a theme. We'll see if it keeps going. So yeah, no Big K here. Also, follow us on everything. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor.
Rate some stars.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Rate us. Comment. Whatever you do on those things.
Check out our LinkedIn.
Follow us. Yeah, LinkedIn.
Yelp.
Google reviews.
I can't think of any more.
Did you say YouTube?
No, I didn't say YouTube. YouTube. It's just some of you might be listening to it on YouTube because that's where you get the most for your money there on YouTube.
Now, this is an Elder God podcast. What's an Elder God? It's a being we respect, the big boys. And today's Elder God?
Elder Gods.
If you must ask, we are talking about the fantastic duo from the fantastic sitcom, These Brothers. I'm talking about Drake Parker and Josh Nichols. Whew. Wow. I can't wait. We'll get to them later. Okay. Our sponsor today is my grandparents because they are gone. House to myself. So if you want to come over, go ahead. But this podcast will probably be out after they get back. So sorry. I want to say this is our fourth studio. We are now filming in my dining room.
Above the other studio.
It is directly above the other studio. We actually have internet here. Limited.
Good lighting.
A
tablecloth.
A toaster.
A refrigerator.
I think the toaster will come in handy later. But I won't get into that.
Need these for keys.
And that, I believe, will be our intro. So I am going to hop into housekeeping with a quick mention. On episode 11, I mentioned Jurassic Park. And I was talking about the actors in that movie before I was rudely interrupted by someone accusing me of what are some iconic lines in that movie.
You didn't have any. Do you have any now?
I named some last podcast.
No, you didn't.
Anyway, I was going to say that Newman from Seinfeld was in it, and he was great. Wayne Knight. He basically was Newman. I feel like he plays the same character in every movie.
He's the guy with the whipped cream in the Jurassic Park movie that time, right? In the beginning? Hawaiian shirt, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He's a bad guy.
He was in Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2.
He's the chicken guy, right?
Yes. He was the collector.
I know that guy.
He was also Emperor Zurg in
Really?
Buzz Lightyear, the show.
It's true.
I don't know anything about Buzz
Didn't know
Lightyear
that.
show.
He was also in Space Jam.
I didn't know about that.
Space Jam.
There's the coach, right?
I have to
What?
rewatch Space Jam.
If you want to know more about Wayne Knight, make sure to check the Instagram page, Elder God List. Usually, I listen to Elder God. I've been kind of slacking the last 2 weeks, but whatever.
Yeah, every Wednesday, if you want.
If I want. If I wake up and I'm like today I was at work and I was like,
Oh, yeah, today's Wednesday.
Today's
We're
Wednesday.
recording on Wednesday. You might be listening to this on Wednesday, but there's a 1 out of 7 chance you are.
I'm going to release it on Wednesday.
It's statistically true.
And that is my housekeeping. Mr.
All right, I'm
Salvas.
up next. In the last episode, we talked about McDonald's burgers not being served at breakfast. And somehow it came to me, and I remember Burger King serving Whoppers in the morning.
Back to BK.
And it was only, BK.
Yeah.
And it was only a few years ago. They don't do it now, as far as I know. But they sold Whoppers in the morning. It was like burgers at breakfast. That's how they branded it.
You know, I'm going to say Burger King, underrated fast food joint.
Agreed.
And breakfast.
Everything-
They have a good breakfast.
Breakfast is amazing. The burgers are amazing.
I know.
No,
We had a dispute yesterday about
usually
this.
I like big buns, but not at Burger King.
This fucking guy.
But the chicken fries.
I like the chicken fries. I'll
What
give them the
about
chicken
the-
fries.
I don't like the regular fries there. They're just okay.
No, the regular fries aren't good.
They're no good.
Oh,
They're
At
cheap.
Burger King?
I love the Burger King fries.
They're just too bland.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like chicken nuggets either.
They're not in the crowns anymore.
That's why I
They're
don't
still
like
good. They're cheaper.
They used to be better
They are
when
much
they
cheaper.
were the
Very cheap.
crowns.
That's true.
Now that they're like 59 cents for 10 of them, it's just like the ground up leftover, you know.
Let me tell you something. Me and my girlfriend, we go ape shit over Burger King. Great place.
I remember.
We know the workers. Kevin? Shout out
Kevin,
to
the
Kevin.
manager.
Yes. Everyone knows Kevin, bro.
I probably know Kevin, right? Just don't know his name.
I don't know.
Skinny
Are you a regular
white guy,
Burger King?
always in the
Occasional.
drive-thru.
Occasional.
He always works nights.
He's always asking me about if I want mozzarella sticks.
Mm-hmm.
I always say no.
Because they're never, when they give them to you, they're not really any
Listen,
good.
I got them one time and they were like, they weren't stretchy. They were already like, they were sitting there. You know, it's not worth it.
You ever have the Burger King taco they had for like a month?
And I missed on that.
It was okay.
Was that like a Taco Bell crossover? Or they just did their own thing?
Yeah.
They do one thing.
Yeah.
They had the Whopper burrito at one point, too.
What?
Yes.
I remember
I
that.
had one of
I
those.
remember
Whopper
that.
burrito?
I remember that.
Yes, a Whopper burrito. And it was just everything but in a tortilla.
Why is
rolled
my
up.
Why is my brain picturing like half a bun with like a burger in it, just shaped like a taco? It was a legitimate taco.
Yes. It was folded. It was like a crispy taco. But the whole thing was fried, I think.
Oh my lord!
Right? Did you have it?
I don't know this existed.
The taco. Yeah, it was like last summer's.
Oh, no, taco.
Yeah.
Yeah, taco was like, I think it was like deep fried.
It was like everything was fried. The
It was
whole
like
thing.
the school.
Like all
taco.
together.
Yeah. So it looked nasty. I remember seeing it. But you remember one time, I think you were there.
Huh?
We were at Burger King, Ludlow,
Yeah.
to get ice cream.
Yes.
And Kyle and Amanda were there.
Yes.
And I went up to get the cheesy fries because they were back.
Cheesy tots.
Cheesy
Cheesy
tots.
tots. Cheesy tots. I'm sorry. I'm really upset I messed that one up. Those are really good. But they served me cold ones.
Yeah.
They were cold. Straight up cold.
So the cheese is all congealed?
Yes.
That's nasty.
You know, like it was
Hold
fried
it.
like an hour
Hold
ago.
it.
Someone called.
We gotta unplug the fridge.
This became a Burger King
Unplug
podcast.
your fridge.
Shout outs to episode 1, 2, and 3. We used to do this.
He gets mad about the sound.
Making a
It
noise.
shows up.
He thinks it does. It does a little bit, yeah.
Your food in your fridge.
Hey, it stays full.
That's not his food. Don't worry about it. Actually, it's all your food right now.
Yeah, that's fine. My power just went on at work and everything's fine. Okay. So, I think my fridge will last.
You probably got real food over there.
Sorry about that.
You have to cut that out.
Background noise. We caught it 8 minutes in, so we're good.
Do you have anything else to say about Burger King?
Cinnamonies, amazing.
They were good.
Never had 'em. Sounds good.
They don't have them there now, though, right?
No,
Their
never stopped.
vanilla ice cream is superior to McDonald's.
I don't even have McDonald's ice cream, so
I can't comment on that.
I'll believe you.
Anyway.
Amanda would agree.
go to our next housekeeping.
But this, you can't miss those deals. It's like what, like $1, sometimes 50
Yeah.
cents for a cone. Hey, Cassie, you have some housekeeping? Kathy?
Cappy?
Kathy.
Kathy? Housekeeping referring to, was that the last episode or the episode before, Master Roshi?
Last episode.
It's recent.
Oh,
That was-
wait, hold up. Kanzi's messaging us.
Kanzi? Oh, he's outside.
Just trying to,
What is this?
trying to open the door. It's locked.
Acorn?
Start investing it with Acorns today. Get $5
Oh,
when
man.
you use my link. What is this?
He wants you to invest money.
Acorn is an app that whenever you buy something, it rounds up. It's supposed to round up your order, and then it puts it into like an account for you.
So, like, you buy
So this is
something.
legit?
Yeah,
I mean,
but
you can read
like,
some of the reviews. Some people claim it's a scam. Some people don't.
So,
I
can I
know.
click on this link?
Maybe it's like 50-50
yeah,
shot you
it's
get
not
scammed.
gonna like give you a virus or
Oh,
anything.
the link
But,
will be fine.
Anyway, back to our housekeeping.
oh,
This is,
but yes,
this is not an Acorn podcast.
Acorn.
I would like to ask who thought that Dragon Ball GT was the best series.
This guy, and
For
I
what
didn't say it's the best
reason?
series. I guess it's better than the Super.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's talk about it. First off, we got
Here we go.
the Virgin Super Saiyan God Blue Goku loses
you-
his fights, has to like fucking needs a pregnant woman to get power up. Now we got the Chad Super Saiyan 4, super cool tail, super cool hairy arms. He's a baller, like better design. Doesn't just it's not you can go to Walgreens get the hair color change, you know.
Hair color change?
Yeah, he actually got more hair. So.
Did you watch all of Dragon Ball Super?
I did.
You did? Okay,
I
just
have.
making sure.
I watched
Just
every
making
Dragon
sure.
Ball.
I don't know. I just don't. I think GT was just super like cringy. Like I
Oh, no, it
just yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I can't watch it. I can't.
Okay.
But the Super, to me, it just I feel like it brought back a lot of the old stuff.
See,
In a sense.
Super is just fan service.
I think
That's all
it
it
literally
is.
just makes me feel
But-
better as
GT had good ideas. They brought the Great Apes back. They did.
suppose.
Baby was a good one. Baby, the villain, being the one whose planet was destroyed by Saiyans or something like that. No, he owned the same planet originally, but the Saiyans took over. That was a good villain. Omega Shenron with the whole Dragon Ball's consequences for wishes. That was a great idea.
Yeah.
Well, and let's look at Super. What does Super do? Bring back future Trunks. Tournament, it's dumb. Everyone dies. I don't even know what else happens
What?
with Super. What's up, man?
Everyone dies?
Well, no. I mean, like, everyone in the team gets knocked out so easily. I don't want to talk about it.
Are these different series or
I think
seasons or
you
different
didn't
shows?
watch the
entirely?
same Dragon Ball
Okay,
Super
so
I did.
Different shows.
So it goes
Like, based off the same
Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball G. No,
She's
which
a
one?
fan, she doesn't even
GT is the first.
It goes Dragon Ball,
I'm
Dragon
saying-
Ball Z, and then Dragon Ball
Dragon Ball-
Super. GT is a separate
GT is
canon.
the American version of it. It's the gross version of it. I don't like it at all.
Oh, no, it's not American. What are you talking about?
Yes, it is.
No. GT.
It's like
GT was made in Japan. It was made right after the last episode of Dragon Ball Z in Japan. And that was just like, that was not part of the manga. That was anime only. Because my boys at Toei Animation, they were like, oh, Dragon Ball's over, but we still want some cash. So they made GT, which is not canon at all.
What's GT stand for?
Grand Tour.
yeah, but when they did
not
the
BK.
voiceovers and everything for it, and like the music and everything, it just like I don't know. It just makes me cringe.
So is Master Roshi Japanese?
I suppose. They all would be, wouldn't they?
Technically. Well, I don't even know.
I like Master Roshi now. I learned a lot about it.
Master Roshi's my fave. My fish is named Master Roshi.
I'm going to have a turtle named Master Roshi.
That's a good idea,
My other one's going to be pulling the riff. We don't, Roshi?
I suppose.
I'm right. Okay, so my housekeeping. I got a big complaint about my favorite store, Big Y. So, where do I even begin in this? Okay, so as I said, I'm living by myself right now, currently, and I have to go shopping at Big Y, of course. Get some groceries. I've been starting collecting cans, of course, to I'll get 5 cents back.
What a brilliant idea. I wonder where you
And
got that.
bottles for meal. So I've been collecting them for the past, I want to say basically all summer I've been collecting them. And today was the big cash out. Well, at least it almost was a big cash out. So I want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Rain, our great artist, who was saying how he hates when people have problems with the can exchange. He was saying how he hates that. Guess what? I was one of those people. But I didn't complain because I knew it would bother him or people. So I stuck with it. But here's what happened. Me and the beautiful Misha Collins were putting our cans in, and for some reason, it's not accepting my Mountain Dew Liberty Brew bottles. It's rejecting them, saying we cannot accept these because it's not sold here.
Yeah, those machines don't.
But
take
I
anything.
bought those at that Big Y.
Oh.
I bought those at that damn Big Y. I bought my damn 6-pack Mountain Dew bottles at that Big Y. I mean, what's the deal with Big Y? Every time I'm there, I'm like, why? But here's my brain blast thinking right now. Because Liberty Brew got discontinued. It was a limited run. Got discontinued last month. So what do they expect me to do? Drink it and then immediately go to the bottle exchange before they sell out? And so they cancel it so I can't get my 5 cents back? But here's the kicker. It took my Maui Burst, which is a Dollar General exclusive. And here's the even more kicker. It took my Liberty Brew cans, but not the bottles.
Okay, that's
That doesn't make any sense. Mr. Big Y, you can go yourself. You got that? I have a trash bag full of Liberty Brew bottles sitting in my car just collecting dust now. Ass.
If you went to Pop and Cork, you wouldn't have that problem.
Yeah, guess what? I'm gonna
No, you would have that problem
Oh, really?
because you have to have them all in the box.
No, they don't do that anymore.
They don't have machines there. Not anymore.
Huh?
They don't have machines there.
No, they never had machines.
They
You
did
just
at one
put 'em in
point.
You just put them in a box.
They
and
told
hand
me
them to the
only
guy.
Coke or Pepsi products.
What? Poptarts.
I'll
Yeah.
use Pepsi products.
They take
I did that, I
everything.
don't know, like 6 months ago.
Well, I'm gonna go popping for my Liberty Brew. I better
My
take
pen-
Either that
Smoking.
or what is it? Uncle Bob's. They take everything,
Uncle Bob.
and they don't
Uncle
even
Bob.
follow the
That's-
Massachusetts Corona
that's my
thing.
sense.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Bob. Way better than Big Y.
Sometimes I come into the problem where Big Y won't take, like, Coke Cherry, but it'll take regular Coke and Diet Coke, which is strange.
I think it's a waste to go there
what's
because
Big
you
Y
can't
addictive?
do beer cans or
Yeah.
like any alcohol because they don't sell it there.
That's why I go to the Wilby Big Y, the
Oh,
Wilbraham
you're
Big Y.
smart.
Shout out
But
to
the
Wilby.
machine there, get it, cans and bottles, same machine. You don't have to separate them. Big Ludlow is the separate machines, right?
So just
Yes.
fuck Ludlow.
So I just go to Wilbraham, and they have the glass and takes everything. Whatever you don't have, you throw it in the bin. So I use Wilbraham. That's why.
That's why.
But they take my Shasta, all my Shasta Diet Ginger Ale.
They sell shots there?
They don't.
Very interesting. Very
Diet
interesting.
Cola, root beer,
Very
regular
interesting.
Do
cola.
they take your Moxie?
They do take my Moxie.
Wow. That's the big sell point for.
The only thing I've come into problem with recently is just like the occasional Coke Cherry.
They didn't take
Or
my
Coke Vanilla.
They didn't take my Japanese Mountain Dew. I got at FYE. Yeah, I didn't
How much
expect
did you pay for that? Because I was at FYE the other day and they were on sale for buy one get one free.
They're expensive. They're like $3 each.
They're $1.99 now.
They're still pretty expensive.
That and the
A
violet
tiny-
one.
For a tiny can.
Right.
I would buy a
You
violet.
paid $4 for it.
Yeah, I would buy a violet just to try it, but it's okay. It's not anything special.
I like the cans. It's got like
Oh, they're very
ribbon
cool.
on
They're
it.
very cool. Anyway, shout out to Big Y for ruining my day. Very upset.
How
about
many
that.
Liberty Brew bottles did you have?
Oh, I have a lot because if you remember, I bought many 6-packs of Liberty Brew because I love Liberty Brew. And this is the last chance for I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to
I don't
drink
know
it.
how you drink that stuff.
It's amazing. Look at me, man.
But you have an update there. You said Maui Burst discontinued?
Oh yeah, Melly Burst is I think I don't know. I didn't look it up, but I heard it was discontinued. But I think they're bringing it back with like 12 packs now. Melly Burst is really good. Shout out to Billy Mate.
Rest in peace.
All right, so news,
Funny news.
funny news.
The new guy's taking charge right now.
I got
Wearing his
news
Papa Roach
from
shirt.
from Chief Sal's home country, Canada.
Oh boy.
Canada.
The great land of Canada. I just gotta read the title of the news article is the best part. Health Canada recalls eye drops that claim to contain human placenta from Edmonton business. This eye drop company was selling eye drops to people, and then they unauthorized eye drops, by the way, that had to be recalled by Health Canada because it found out that they were importing from somewhere, and one of the ingredients was human placenta in the eye drop. Now I don't know what human placenta is going to do for your eyes or why they did that, but I just saw the title and thought it was hilarious.
Major question: did placenta fall into the eye drop mixture, or like they just
No, I
thought it would
believe
add
they just used
benefits?
Part of the formula.
Yeah,
The secret formula.
secret formula. Well, that's not secret anymore.
I plan to eat it.
Yeah, I wonder if it's edible. I didn't check that.
Eye drops?
Placentas
Yeah.
are edible.
Placentas are edible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
We're talking
Eye
about eye
drops go in
drops.
your
yeah.
eyes.
You can drink eye drops if you
I'm
want
assuming they'd be edible.
Fun story. My cat, at one point, sometime last year, earlier this year, needed eye drops because eye water constantly, something like that.
You add more water to his eyes that water.
So she had eye drops. My sister goes to give the cat eye drops, and she gives it human eye drops.
Oh my god.
But and then you look at them, she was freaking out. They're the same thing.
the same
I mean, it's
thing.
just some sort of solution anyway, so it doesn't matter.
But did it have placenta in it?
I didn't really look.
should check.
Maybe I should go find it.
Maybe it's good.
You
for
want to
them.
pause this so we can go find them, see if we still have it?
Yeah.
Commercial break.
When Baby Thad's comes out, I have snack of the week. Just saying.
Are you gonna cook it?
I got my boy.
Oh my god. Okay, now this is my story. Now, probably about an hour ago, I was looking for a story. There's not much to the story, but the idea that this is a story is funny. Tremble before this sack of wet eggs. This is a story out of England. This grocery store, Morrison's, is selling bags of hard-boiled eggs. Not just one, not 2, 3 eggs. I'm talking like 20 eggs in a bag. There's a picture.
We get those at Keystone.
Right. That's why it's like it's not really news. But everyone's making it news because they're freaking
They're not
out.
refrigerated?
Wet eggs. I think they are. No, maybe not.
They're not refrigerated.
Okay, they're not refrigerated.
That's concerning.
There's a story behind it. So much like Big Y and other grocery stores, they have food bars, whether that's salad bar, wing bar, pizza bar, sushi bar, pasta salad bars.
I love the pasta bar.
They had a salad bar, and because the salad bar closed down, because you're not supposed to be touching everything because of coronavirus. They have a surplus of hard-boiled eggs at the stores. So they bag them up, and they sell them in a bag for like 20, 30 eggs at once. And everyone's like flipping out about it.
Those look like those are just like Ziploc, like sandwich bags.
Yeah.
Okay,
Those are just
now I'm looking at
giant sandwich bags.
Now I'm looking at the big bags, right? The sticker on it says 5 boiled eggs. And there's clearly
that's more than
5 times 5
Only
eggs in
5?
here.
Maybe
And the
it's
price?
5 packs of 5.
5 pounds.
1 pound for these in money wise.
How
I don't know
much
how
is
much
1
that is.
Not much.
But if you Google this, wet eggs,
bucks.
this is a big story, and everyone's just like freaking out about these sack of eggs, finding them confusing. But it makes sense for those of us who worked in this in food. You know that hard-boiled eggs, you can buy hard-boiled eggs, and they come in a sack.
$1.29.
There's a bunch of articles about them selling sacks of wet eggs. Of course they're wet. You're not going to sell hard-boiled eggs dry. That's my news story. The wet eggs. Why it's news? Because people don't understand.
That was my nickname in high school.
Wet eggs.
Wet eggs?
Yep.
Who gave you that?
Mr. Snow.
Hey, wet eggs.
Flashback to episode 6, 7.
I don't know. All right, what's the next news?
Kathy?
Oh, I suppose this is news.
Well, you hyped it up, so.
I didn't hype it up.
You
I
did.
said this is the only
So
news
then I got excited
found.
because then I was curious. And this connects to Ludlow, so.
It does. The Grand KFC that's opening in Ludlow, you're not going to want to know how they make their gravy. Or maybe you do.
I do.
It's just brown garbage, and then you add water.
Actual garbage, like they go
Yeah.
to the dumpster and take a cup.
Yeah, explain. There's a video.
There's a video.
The fans can't hear the video, though.
I know. I don't... Are we going to get copyrighted?
What about you play the video and then I'll cut it out
Yeah.
and then we'll react to it.
If it'll load. Oh, god damn it. I'm so unprofessional.
I broke my pen.
You need the Wi-Fi?
I don't think so.
The Wi-Fi's not good here.
It's working for me.
Well, this is what it
Yeah,
looks
look,
like,
it's hot.
everybody.
Mmm.
Just, like, poop.
It
then-
literally,
Oh, is it like a powder?
I'm assuming it's a powder. Like,
literally
if no
looks
one
like
has...
poop.
If no one has ever made,
No,
like...
that's actual poop.
the packet gravy stuff, like, I would understand why they'd be concerned.
If you're making gravy in mass, like KFC
But
is, wouldn't you
it
think
does
it'd be
make
more?
sense.
than
Like,
that?
you'd think
I like the
the
gravy.
base would be a lot more quantity considering they fill the whole thing with water.
That whole thing is full of water?
Yeah. It's like a tub. Like, you know how we make lemonade
It's very concentrated.
at Keystone? It's like
Yeah,
that.
Crystal Light.
Yeah. But
Raspberry
yeah,
drink.
Shouts to Dave because
everyone's
he's going to listen
freaking
to
out
this.
now because
Hi, Dave.
that's how you make the gravy, and it doesn't look very appetizing.
Does it say what it is?
No, it's just a base, and then it's called crackling, like chicken bits that come off of the fryer. So they like add like old fryer leftovers to the gravy.
From that specific KFC?
Yeah, that's what it
the
says.
Ludlow one.
So how does the Ludlow one start the first day with
I don't
gravy?
know.
They have to get it from the Springfield?
They
the
must
West
have
Springfield?
to get
the
it
Chicopee?
shipped in.
Well, that's why it hasn't opened yet.
That's why they opened for 2 hours so they could fry their chicken.
They're still
and
not
then
open.
they're gonna.
The famous bowl of gravy, I eat that shit up.
The famous bowl is so good.
That's the only good thing at KFC. I'll give you that.
Well, they now have fries
I'll get you.
with the seasoning.
Wait, is the Ludlow
The
one
They
Herbal
always
open?
spice-
have the fries.
Okay.
They were supposed to be open.
I was in the parking lot yesterday.
I was told
No
they were,
sign of life whatsoever.
I was told they were going to open on Monday, and I went by there Sunday. They did not look like they were even ready to open.
The parking lot's a mess.
It was a
like, I don't
mess?
think they have the lines
The
painted.
windows are like covered or some shit. I don't know.
The windows are open out, but no one was there. Not even like fixing it up or
Yeah,
working
very weird.
All I know is my grandfather is angry
because they were closed.
He's a big
because
KFC
he
fan.
said KFC is opening. I don't have to cook dinner anymore,
Oh, I guess he still has for the time being.
and
Nice.
it's not open.
They were supposed to be open Monday for between like 1 and 3 or 2 and 4.
Yeah, did you get those coupons in
What?
there?
Yes,
For, like, a
and I looked at it
soft
today
opening or
just to
something?
check for the grand opening. It said join us for a grand opening.
Between 1 and
That's
4.
that's it.
Yeah, you had to go there between 1 and 4.
Oh, it's 3 hours. That was only between 2 and
But they didn't even open again. Like they're not open right now as we speak.
How unprofessional.
Maybe they're out of gravy.
By the time you're listening to this, let's hope they're open.
We're going to hop into our drink segment. I believe you have a beverage for me, Mr. Selvas.
Yeah.
Did you bring drink last time? What did you drink last time?
Ferris.
The sake.
And before that, it was Ryan.
Right.
I haven't done the drink since the Donald Duck juice from Dollar Tree.
That was
Donald Duck. Juice.
I got harassed because I went to the Dollar Tree to get the drink.
Yeah,
and I was cheaping out.
I gotta pay for a drink on the podcast. What's the cheapest option? Well, I can't do tap water, so I guess I'll go to Dollar Tree.
Well, if we're going with paid for the drink, then I actually
you
paid
paid
for
for
Oh,
the
so
the
you
drink.
didn't pay for the drink.
No, I didn't.
All right, to be fair, he bought Chick-fil-A.
I did. Chick-fil-A yesterday. I got my
You can
points.
say he kind of paid for
I got
it.
my
Did you
points.
wait in that hour line?
No,
No.
we got it in 5 minutes.
Yeah. I got my points. I got my rewards. If anyone's not doing it, you should be getting it. Okay, we got your drink.
You got like 200 points.
Okay.
You guys gotta
I'll
turn
come
around.
assist.
You gotta turn around. And
I'll come assist.
I'm trying to close my eyes. You grab my Coke in there too?
Should we put it in the Coke?
Do you need a chaser?
Yeah, it is.
I'm seeing what it is?
Yes.
What?
My
Oh,
Coke
so I
is
shouldn't be watching?
my Coke is next to the lemonade. It's already open. It's a little bottle.
Your fridge isn't working.
Oh shit.
The lights are broken.
Don't leave that open too long.
This comes in a Soccer City bag.
That's okay. There's nothing
Yeah.
in there.
I got it at Soccer City.
Cathy, you remember Soccer?
I remember Soccer City. Rip.
No, you got Alyssa on your fridge.
The what?
Tristan, look at Alyssa.
What?
If you look quick.
Could be. You have to look quick.
What kind of is this? An alcoholic beverage?
You wait and see.
I want to know because I have to drive home.
What?
Did you make dinner tonight? No, you were worked.
That'll work. I'll probably make dinner Friday. I'm making burgers in the lunch. I may make corn dogs later. I don't know.
Corn dog.
They make us corn dogs.
Yeah, I don't want to make you corn dogs.
Rude.
I made burritos Monday. They were fucking baller. I'm probably gonna make more.
He made it for me. They were pretty good.
I'm gonna make another one.
I'm very nervous.
You should be nervy.
Can I look now?
No, I'm split.
I'm not-
You can't look when you drink it.
I'm like
You see what I'm drinking.
I'm like unfocused
this?
right now.
Just drink. Close your eyes.
Wait, did you guys use my?
do we have the? Yeah, we have the stuff ready.
Did you guys use my Keurig over there?
Are there nuts in this?
I don't know.
Let's hope not.
Okay.
Of course there's alcohol, Mr. Alcohol.
There's alcohol. It'll kill it.
Hey, look, please.
No, take a sip first.
Why are you my Denny's mug?
I'm drinking out of a Denny's mug.
Is this?
Is that my Denny's mug?
Yeah, it says, "Don't you wish on some mornings you could just inhale coffee like air?" Denny's.
You're drinking alcohol? My grandpa's gonna get drunk off his ass when he drinks coffee when he gets
Cheers, cheers, episode 12.
Cheers.
Cheers for Pierce,
I'm
right,
gonna
guys?
spill it on the microphone.
Mr. Pierce.
Yeah.
Cheers for Pierce.
I don't like
Mr.
this.
Pierce.
Let me get my
Is this
Coke.
like a stout? I'm
We'll get it
upset.
It's all foam.
Mine's not foam.
Oh, it's not bad. Is this the Dunkin cold brew,
You're close.
coffee thing?
Is this coffee?
Is this
It's
It's a
This is alcohol.
Keep going.
it's a stout. It's a
This is coffee
What
alcohol.
kind, though?
This is
Andrew
coffee
would be
alcohol.
proud.
We're getting there.
this is
But yes, it is.
Coffee alcohol.
what is it? It's
That's
not
why you dig 'em a
Shipyard.
coffee
It's
mug.
the one
Harpoon.
Huh?
Harpoon.
Harpoon.
They do the.
Yeah,
they
but it's
do
not
the-
this
But
one.
what is
That's
it
not what this
specifically?
is.
Yeah, what it is. What is it?
It's
specifically?
Harpoon, Dunkin.
We need specifics.
I gotta keep it here so I'll spill it.
I don't want it.
Didn't they make a Dunkin' pumpkin or whatever?
They did.
They did.
This
But
isn't
that's
it.
not
It's not
it.
it, though.
There's no pumpkin in
No
here.
pumpkin.
I'm
on
not
my
getting it,
podcast.
Tristan. I'm not getting it. Are you getting it?
I'm not getting it. You're not gonna guess it.
No.
It's not chocolatey or anything either.
This was a good idea, but now that we're drinking it, you're not. This isn't it.
Okay, what is it? We give
This
up.
is Harpoon Dunkin' Boston Cream.
Boston cream.
What?
I don't taste the Boston
I
cream.
don't taste the Boston cream.
I was almost
I
correct.
taste the coffee.
You proud of
close. You got pretty close.
Where did you get this?
What's this at?
Wait, let me get the.
Table and vine.
Table and Vine.
Boston.
Yeah, I don't taste the.
It was a variety pack. It came with the regular cold brew Dunkin'.
Yeah, I
Beer.
don't taste anything.
Comes with the Dunkin' Pumpkin.
I like the can.
Like, do you taste? Can you tell the difference
I
between
can-
this and the regular Dunkin' one?
Mm-hmm. This is more stouty than the regular Dunkin' coffee. The regular coffee one's a little more bitter. Tastes more like coffee.
I was gonna say I can like
Um,
see that it's creamy almost, but like
You can almost taste the chocolate.
a lot
It's
of
like really
stouts
close.
are yeah.
It's like close to breaking through. The variety pack also had a jelly donut IPA that I'm very excited to try.
Oh.
Probably tonight.
donut.
But this one,
Not bad. For someone
You know what?
that doesn't like coffee, this is pretty good.
I'm starting to get a little
coffee.
bit actually.
I love coffee.
I'm starting to get it.
I only drink like sours.
You're tasting the donut.
I'm starting to get the
I'm not
Boston cream part of it.
I'm not even getting like chocolate.
Yeah, I keep trying it. I think it's one of those you gotta keep sipping it to get it. Like,
I think it's like the aftertaste.
yeah,
You gotta like.
you really gotta move your tongue around your mouth, on the top of your palate.
I'm also drinking this, so I don't know if that's.
Oh, hold on. Whoa, you're tainting it.
Yeah, you just ruined it.
I'll drink some more water.
I'm not an alcohol guy, so. You guys
I know, that's why I wanted something different.
We did alcohol last time.
No, I meant different, like.
Oh, okay.
This ain't
Okay,
sake.
okay.
It's not
okay, okay. I like the sake actually. I think the sake was better than this. In my
It
opinion.
was.
But I don't really like alcohol, so I'm a
Red Bull guy.
I'm
Red
more-
Bull and Mountain Dew.
I'm more a Red Bull Mountain Dew type of guy. You know Alex?
Not a Red
My
Bull
boy
vodka?
Alex. Who,
Yes. Does
does-
he listen yet?
He has not listened yet. But he likes alcohol, but he's been switching to Dew. So I've been pulling him in.
Do you think they have a Not Your Father's Mountain Dew alcoholic?
I do.
They do.
They probably
Kanzi's looking
definitely
for
do.
it.
I'm looking for it
and
too.
we can't
man.
find it.
Okay.
It's Mountain something.
So it's not
Bright green.
It's not Mountain Dew like partnership.
No.
It's like
Nah.
a ripoff.
But it's not your father's. It's not your father. They have orange. And
They have
got
like
the
orange
Mountain.
and grape and
Yeah.
stuff like
Yeah, root
that.
beer too.
Root
Right.
beer.
Love Mountain Dew.
But there's a Mountain Dew one that
They have
Kanzi's been
orange
looking
cream
for. So if you guys ever see it,
Root beer
Okay.
beer.
I
Grab-
saw it
I'll
once
keep
with
my eyes
him.
peeled.
And like we never saw it
Healed.
again. It was a while ago,
Did I have a stroke?
long time ago. Like,
Yes.
before you disappeared.
Rest in peace.
Okay, our snack.
You get up again?
My snack. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm gonna be cutting a lot of this out because we gotta cook it, and I don't want a lot. If I'm over there getting it, there's gonna be echoes and shit. So
At least 20
This
minutes.
is the first time ever cooked on the podcast.
I think this may be.
Yes, it is.
This may be the first time.
We didn't have to cook those chicken nuggets from the Lunchables.
That one.
All right, so I'm gonna get it. Everyone, close your eyes,
I know what it is.
and I want your reaction.
Take a brief nap.
Mike, you put the grand in Grandpa.
Me?
You know, I almost covered that sign because I knew someone would remember.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Today's special snack is pumpkin
Ooh.
pie Pop-Tarts.
Oh my.
Delicious, no?
Do you
We're gonna
cook your
find out.
Pop-Tarts?
Yeah.
What?
You don't cook your Pop-Tarts?
No.
Well,
You're weird.
You're supposed to pop them.
Oh, fun thing
That's
I
what
did
they
not know
call
about
Pop-Tarts.
this. It says on the back you can freeze these and eat them like that.
Mmm.
Freeze
Ooh.
them for 20 minutes and enjoy that frosty goodness.
Can you
Wait,
put some in the
Freeze
freezer?
one,
Yeah.
and we should cook one, and then taste
Oh,
test.
no, we're not doing that.
Yes, put it
Oh,
in the
come
freezer.
on.
Well, that means
have to
Come
know.
on.
you have to
Oh
turn the
shit,
fridge
that's
back
right.
on.
Oh, that's right. we were doing with the
Freezer's off.
refrigerator's off because he likes to have less sound.
Okay, we're going on a little break. There's not going to be a break, so we're just going to cut it. So.
It's a break for us, not a break for
It'll be
you.
a break.
Oh yeah, you smelled that pumpkin right away.
Wonderful service.
There's
Thank you.
napkins
Pumpkin
here.
forward.
Everyone needs a napkin.
You go back?
Is this recording still?
Yep, we're
The
going
whole
now.
time.
Oh God. Just kidding.
Our Patreon fans get the whole thing.
Now, we have these pumpkin Pop-Tarts
We're
here.
back from
Pumpkin
toaster.
pie.
Very intrigued by these.
I like
Do you smell those?
sprinkles.
I smelled it right away. As soon as you put it down, all I got was the
Ooh.
waft.
So the sprinkles on like a strawberry would be like different colors, but these are like fall colors, kind of.
We got some red, brown, yellow,
Festive.
orange.
These are amazing. Anyway, guys,
Your toaster works.
I'm going in. Okay. See, these to me, it just tastes like the regular cinnamon Pop-Tarts. I'm gonna eat a little more.
Well, I guess it has to have a lot of cinnamon because it's pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts, not just pumpkin Pop-Tarts. So it has to have the pie part of it.
No crust.
I'm sitting here, and it might be 8:42 p.m., but I'm having a warm Pop-Tart. I'm drinking Dunkin' Boston Cream Harpoon out of a Denny's mug
Alright, we can pause the
in a kitchen table, and I feel like it's 8:42 a.m. Someone wake me up in the morning, so
This would be a great breakfast.
I'll probably make them tomorrow
this is
morning.
pretty good. I like these.
This is good.
Can I get the box? I want to read the box.
It's in the fridge next to the Diet Coke. And the
Pop-Tarts in the fridge?
yeah,
What?
I don't know. You can take them out if you
We're
want.
going to address this? Were they in the fridge before?
No.
Who's gonna have the chilled ones?
I don't know why I put them there. Maybe I'll chill them next time. Eat those.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Vaguely reminds me of Joe's sweet potato pie.
That was an excellent snack.
You definitely tell that it's not just
Joe.
pumpkin, that it's pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Because you get that,
Sorry.
get that cinnamony,
I'm just looking at it.
molassesy.
If you can't stand the heat, get out of the toaster. Pop-Tarts.
Does it actually say that?
The whole bag.
It does. Wow.
For microwave.
Why are like Pop-Tarts so genocidal? Like the commercials.
They are.
Suicidal, not genocidal.
That's not still a thing, right?
I don't know.
There was always a Nickelodeon commercials. Like
Yeah.
when I was watching Drake and Josh, always Pop-Tart
Oh,
commercials.
get back
Yeah.
to them later.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Spoilers.
Anyway, whew, that was a good snack.
I like these.
These are
the
good.
whole thing already.
Good.
I'm gonna savor mine.
You guys can keep eating.
Michael, would you mind handing me my my can?
Oh gosh.
This is my podcast.
Oh.
Stack those up, man. We stack plates here.
No, these are honestly pretty good.
I know.
Very
I'm
good.
glad about. Oh, I bought these at Walmart, by the way. And like when you walk in, it's a big wall of them. And I was like, wow, this is the snack. Like when we get Elder God snacks, we don't go out and be like, oh, we're looking. Well, sometimes we do, but sometimes it comes to us. We'll walk in, we see something, and be like, this is an Elder God snack right there.
I think everything tastes better in a mug.
Everything possible. Both foods and drinks, or just drinks.
Both. Is that put
Eggs.
ice cream in mugs?
That's
Eggs,
true.
ice cream, oatmeal in a mug. Yep.
Placenta,
Yeah.
For a future episode?
episode
This is
60.
the next snack.
No, we're not that close.
Pop-Tart placenta flavor.
Who gets the unfrosted Pop-Tarts? Because someone's buying them. Someone's buying them.
Casuals.
Casual.
I think it's just the same box
If
they're
you're
trying to resell.
watching your weight and still eating Pop-Tarts,
Oh,
You know what? I have a second
you
review.
got a problem.
well, there's
Those
no way
people-
people are watching their weight and still eating the Pop-Tarts. I think
Right.
there's just people that are heathens and decide that they don't want the frosting on the Pop-Tart.
Wrong with them.
Like the chocolate chip ones have the drizzle on it. and
Toaster
that's
tarts.
fine.
I have Aldi's brand Pop-Tarts right here. They were about, like, I don't know, they were pretty cheap. That's why I
Higgins?
picked them up. It's a Higgins Frosted Toaster Tarts.
Look at that barcode.
They're pretty good. There's a big barcode.
Oh, look at the side too. The other side. Now I'm gonna
Like,
go
It's like, wait, 1, 2,
the top.
3, 4,
One on the bottom.
5.
Little
There's
barcodes on
5 barcodes on this.
They do not want you to miss that.
You don't have to look it. You just slide it across
You
the
just,
scanner
like-
and it's gonna hit one of them.
That's why the Aldi people are so good at scanning things. They just like
true.
throw it.
You just
through
throw
the
it, hope for the
scanner.
I wonder
best.
how much it increased the productivity.
It might be episode 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure, but
I'll know.
Scuba Steve told me that he did some research, and Toastums from Dollar Tree, well, that's where he finds them, claim to be the original toaster pastry.
Maybe they are.
So I'm
Are they
mentioning that
Dollar
again.
Tree brand?
What
Or
do you-
that
They're
just
not.
found
They're just
at Dollar
they're just
Tree?
found at Dollar Tree.
What are your thoughts on toaster strudels as compared to Pop-Tarts?
Toaster strudels are good.
Good. Them will work though.
Yes, they are. With the little tube and the frosting.
And
Yes.
sometimes it squirts all over
It's
your
not
hand.
worth it. It's not worth it.
You need more frosting.
Not too.
There's never enough frosting.
Okay.
With this, look at this. You don't have to worry about frosting. All set.
You put it in the toaster and you pop it up. That's it.
So now, we're gonna go right into our song of the week. We missed one last episode. My bad.
My bad. We did it on purpose.
I noticed.
So, originally, I did have a song planned out, and I also had like a little thing to show off with the song. But something recent happened, not only yesterday, and I feel like I had to change the whole podcast to fit this in, which I'll explain later. So, I want to give a big moment of silence / shout out to
Okay.
Eddie
Yeah.
Van Halen.
Moment sounds.
Moment sounds.
Thank you.
All right, so Eddie Van Halen, co-founder of Van Halen. No, okay band. They're pretty good. I wasn't the biggest fan, but I did enjoy. Their songs are like you go anyway. Here.
Everyone knows Van Halen.
Yeah.
Like you know their songs.
I wouldn't
sure.
say I'm a Van Halen fan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I'll listen to Van Halen.
like you hear a Van Halen song, like
Right.
you put on the radio, it's probably a Van Halen song.
Eddie Van Halen was legitimately one of the greatest guitarists ever.
great
Big
guitarist.
inspiration to a lot of
Right.
guitarists.
Like just today, I was listening to interviews with Slash, Ozzy Osbourne, Mike Campbell, always praising him. That they just watching him, they admired and learned so much. And they couldn't even grasp the stuff that he was doing. And they themselves are legendary guitarists.
Age
I was
65,
gonna say he's only 65.
throat cancer. It's a bitch.
He had it for 20 years. That's crazy.
I know. So my original plan was, because the opportunity presented itself, I was going to choose a song on one of my favorite games, Guitar Hero. And that was going to be the Guitar Hero song of the week. I would play it. But when this happened, I was thinking, we got to do a Van Halen song. But then I remembered there was a Guitar Hero Van Halen game that came out in 2009, and I'm going to play a song from it. And everyone's going to watch me and film it. So the song I chose was, I was going through the list on Spotify, I was going through the set list, and I decided to pick Panama.
Oh, that's probably my favorite one.
For a couple of reasons. One, it was the second most streamed on Spotify, and I feel like it was a good length, like 3 minutes about, something like that. It's a good length. So I chose that. And two, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Johnny O'Connor with the Panama Canal video.
Yes.
That was one of my favorite videos growing up.
We're going to send him this link.
I think we will.
I watched that video, but it wasn't
Let's
in his
find
class.
his
It would have been
email.
better if I watched it in his class.
And quick history on the song. There was some phonies going after Eddie Van Halen. Or someone. Oh, excuse me. David Lee Roth wrote it because a reporter phony was going after him saying, you only sing about women, partying, and fast cars. But he never wrote a song about fast cars. So he did for Panama. This is a song about fast car. And during the bridge of the song, Eddie Van Halen can be heard revving his 72 Lamborghini in the background. Very nice. Also, this song was featured on an episode of Family Guy. Great show.
David Lee Roth,
David Lee
the
Roth.
original frontman for the band.
Guy.
Who was his replacement? Anybody know?
No idea. This trivia?
Yeah, trivia.
I don't know it.
Who was his replacement?
Fred
Sammy
Fox.
Hagar.
Hey, God. I thought it was Fred Fox.
No, Fred Fox was on one studio album though, one song.
He was on...
Can't think of the song. Anybody remember that song?
You really got me now.
Yes.
Yes, he helped with the cover.
Yep. All right. Now
Okay, so-
you got it.
I'm going to pause the recording. We're going to do the usual commercial break. But if you want to see this in person, I would suggest going on the YouTube version, go on my YouTube channel, and check it out because it will be up there. I guess me playing the song. It may get copyrighted though, so this may not actually exist.
So get to it fast.
We'll be right back. This is a tribute to Eddie Van Halen. I'm gonna play Guitar Hero. Alright. I got 5 stars so far on this. I practiced a little bit. Hopefully we do good. You expect I'm not a bitch. There we go, let's do this. Just want to mention this is on the album 1984, but it was recorded in 1983, so very weird. Well, what do you guys think?
You did a great job.
It's a fantastic song.
Impressive.
I didn't look at my note percentage, but I'm sure it was high.
Elder God trip to Panama.
There we go.
Panama Canal. Let's go.
Mr. O'Connor's gonna be
Quick
a
commercial
tour guide.
break to go to Panama.
Yep, another quick commercial break. We're just gonna go to Panama Canal real quick.
From the Atlantic side, for example, a ship will be pulled into the first lock by the tug trains on each side of the canal, the downstream gate will close, water from upstream will be fed in to fill the lock, the boat will float up, then once the water level rises to match that of the next lock, the gate will open, and the ship will be pulled into the next lock. Then, the gates will close, the water level will rise again, the gates will open, then this will all happen one more time until the third lock raises the ship to the water level of Gadden Lake, those 85 feet or 26 meters above sea level.
And we are back. That was a fun visit. Anyway,
Excuse me.
I think we're about time to hop into our media segment. If you want. You don't have to if you don't want to.
We could end the podcast here.
We could.
Could. Then we can talk about media.
I'm slotted to start media.
You are.
I don't have much for media, but I have a few things to talk about.
This guy.
In the last episode, you got a little all worked up
About what?
about Impractical Jokers again.
No, I
So I want to bring up that Joker's dinner party is starting up again in a few weeks. That's their at-home show. They all have dinner together, virtually.
Okay. Virtually.
Also, they have started to film their next season out in the streets in public.
Whoa,
So
whoa.
very curious to see how that works.
They wear masks?
Yeah, all they have was like an Instagram video of them in a big tent, and like everyone's got masks, and they're just like starting a new season or something. So no real idea what they're doing. No hint at us. So it's no teaser, just that they're starting to record.
Are they gonna dare to cough in each other's faces?
Maybe.
Like,
Good.
Go pull that person's mask down.
yeah.
I dare you to go walk in there without a mask. And when I tell you to leave, don't.
That's me the punishment.
The punishment, you gotta go to a big Y with no mask.
They don't care.
Go sit at that closed table at Burger King.
Yeah.
That taped up table. Okay.
Tip off.
The other thing, we talked a lot about Always Sunny
That's my next show.
episode, and he says your next show. These guys, just like me, Always Sunny fans,
Yep.
and I'm just gonna point it out here, you're not gonna watch that next because you never do.
I'm gonna go steak dinner bet.
I'll think about it.
I'm watching it after I finish Seinfeld. I'm almost on the last season.
Oh,
Though.
see, I'm still working my way through Seinfeld, even though I've seen every episode already.
Yeah, it's a good show.
I've
We'll
been
talk about that
watching
in the future.
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld is just always excellent.
Yeah,
That's true.
it's
Always.
something. It's great to like just put on whenever you don't know what to watch.
You
which
can
I
watch
love it.
one
You
episode
can
100
watch it-
times.
Yeah,
Same thing with
you can
Jokers.
just pick it up.
Same thing with
wherever.
Always Sunny.
You know, I was gonna talk about this on the future podcast, but I want to talk about it now real quick. I like how every Seinfeld episode, it follows, each character has a very linear path, but they always branch into each other's stories, and it somehow always comes together at the end, somehow. Very excellent written show.
Yes, it is.
Super well done.
Crazy. Detailed.
Very detailed. It's good.
It's just an overall, the greatest show of all time.
I just watched the one where George's car keys were in the pothole, and they covered it over.
John Voight's car.
John Voight's
I was
car.
watching that one the other day.
That was funny.
Maybe he spells his name with an H, but for movies, his stage name is with just Jon.
Does it mean?
That was my media. Also, Rumham. Shout out to Rumham.
Oh,
Rumham.
Rumham. That's best part of Always Sunny. And speaking of Always Sunny, there's an artist called Young Gravy. Lisa's very.
That's related to the KFC.
What? So it's a time between KFC and Always Sunny. Because on his new album, the first song in the album called Always Saucy.
Ooh.
And in the background, it's playing the Always Sunny tune. You know, like the tune they play in the background? It's playing in the background the whole
The
time.
favorite tune
the
of
song.
all fans.
Yes, and it's just playing it, and the song's Always Saucy.
And Always Sunny and Seinfeld get a lot of comparisons to each other.
Is it similar?
Yes.
Huh.
That there's 3
No,
guys.
I've
a woman.
seen. Okay, so I've seen the first season of like. I saw it before like really Frank Reynolds got into
Yeah,
it.
he's only in the second season.
I think I
Starts
watched.
in the second
I
season.
think I watched them at Wii. When I had a Wii, the only way I could get Netflix. Yeah, I don't know why I stopped. There's something.
It's such a good show. And
I want to get back into it.
To continue, kind of like Jokers, their new season, they've already announced that they're going to address coronavirus,
I heard about that.
which a lot of shows are probably going to do. But this is the first show that I saw really that announced that.
Cool.
Yeah, so, that was me. Done.
Media? Well, I mean, South Park, the pandemic special last week, grade A.
Forgot to watch it.
You didn't watch it. Oh my god.
I just started watching South Park the other day. Just put random episodes on.
Did a fantastic job of making fun of exactly what is happening in the world, but still making
don't
it
spoil it.
way more fucked up than you could possibly imagine. It's
I saw some clips.
I love it.
That's
So
Are they
I
gonna keep
watched The Nun yesterday. That was not that good.
Oh, I didn't like the Nun either.
It was not
I haven't
that
watched
good.
it. I won't watch it now.
I played Mario
Don't.
Maker. Well,
Never heard of it either.
Not that good. All right, I'm done.
Weren't you just talking about you want to watch more horror movies?
Not that one.
Oh, okay.
Don't watch that one.
Ooh, you know, I watched Horns the other day. Oh yeah, that's not my media. Never mind. Cut it out. Daniel Radcliffe was in it.
That was it for your media.
I'll cut it out. No worries.
Okay. thank
My
you.
media show I've been watching recently, Black Sails. It is on Hulu. It's a Starz original. It's on Hulu.
Pirates.
Yes.
Ooh.
So the whole premise of the show is that it's a prequel to the book Treasure Island. And you probably heard of the book because it came out in the late 1800s, 1870s, and pretty much just defines what we think of as pirates now. The peg leg, X marks the spot on the map. And apparently, I didn't even notice when I first started watching the show, but I read it, and it's actually a prequel and has like all like similar characters to that book. It came out recently. The show and first season, very good, but it really picks up in the second season because it starts to like reveal things that happened in the first season that like you didn't even have the knowledge of, but the main character did. But they reveal that knowledge in very good ways and just kind of like twists everything you've already known about the show in a whole new light. It's very good. I
On
definitely
Hulu?
recommend watching it.
Hulu.
Yes, on Hulu. Disclaimer: it is very gory and graphic, and there is a lot of nudity.
I gotta check
but-
it out now.
I like Hulu.
I like Hulu too.
Who's okay? I get it free with Disney Plus. So.
There you go.
Oh no! I get it free with my Spotify.
Listen to us on Spotify.
Yes. So my media. Actually, I have 2 media. I'm gonna keep it simple though. I guess we have to talk about both. So last episode we mentioned that we burned books. So I actually read a book.
Wow.
It doesn't count as a book though because it's manga. I have been reading One Piece.
Oh.
Now I already watched the anime. I watched up to the latest. It's not the latest anymore, but Whole Cake Island. And I love One Piece. I stopped watching it because like I caught up. And I was just waiting for it to do more. And I kind of broke apart from doing it. And recently, me and Kevin, Mr. Kev on the podcast, has been pushing me to like get back into it. So I was about to get into it, and then the author of One Piece, Mr. Oda himself, Oda-san, he said that now is the time to reread One Piece if you're a fan. So I'm rereading it, and I gotta say it's pretty good. I feel like the anime more because the music, the animation's good sometimes. The voice acting's excellent, of course, Japanese that is, but the manga is definitely more fast paced, and that's where I want to catch up. So again, I don't know. Anyway, I love One Piece. One of my favorite shows. Pretty good manga. Came out in 1997. Been doing it since then. Go check it out. You watched all episodes, didn't you?
I
Self?
did. I watched all of them.
We do.
Intense.
You love it, right?
It's all right.
We do agree with the message of the show, the overall theme.
Only a quarter of it.
Only a quarter of it.
Is One Piece Japanese?
It's
I mean, it's like it take place in Japan
it takes place
or
in
in another world.
another world. It's like mostly oceans because of pirates. Oh, One Piece, pirates.
Pirates. Oh my god.
That's Elder God fate right there. I didn't
What
even
Elder God
realize
fate?
that till just now.
But why did the author say to reread it? Is there something coming?
Oh, because it's almost done. Believe it or not, One Piece is almost done, even though 3 years. Yeah. And he also said that the upcoming arc is. He dropped the mic. He said this is going to be the most epic battle in manga history of all manga.
All manga.
Oh.
It's a bold
So-
claim.
Yeah, I believe
Dragon
it.
Ball manga? Or is there any written?
That's manga.
Okay.
What was manga for anime?
Oh no, we're missing the vice presidential debate.
Oh
Pause it.
man.
Ready?
And my second media,
Oh, never mind.
Ready? I had 2 media, man.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Come on,
Keep
Mike.
going.
Okay, so my second media, a few podcasts ago, Mr. Patty Smalls mentioned he was playing Last of Us 2. Shout out to Patty Smalls. He was playing Last of Us 2, and I said me and Misha were playing the first one. Well, we got the second one, and we just beat the second one, Last of Us Part 2. I gotta say, Last of Us 2 was a very excellent game. I loved it. There was a lot of hate online about it, about certain aspects of it. But I gotta say, I blew my mind. I thought it was really good. I really like people are shitting on Abby, who's a character in that game, but I love Abby. I think I stand Abby. I'm gonna say Team Abby over Team Ellie.
Abby the Butcher?
No. And I just want to say something. If you have a problem with lesbians, gay people, and trans people, or buff women, then go get a fucking time machine and go back to the 1800s. You bigoted fucks.
Oh my god.
Oh, but what about the children? Teach your children not to be racist bigots, you shitty parents. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Women.
That's all I wanted to say.
Buff women.
They're buff
That was
women?
the big issue with that game,
Abby was
though.
buff. People didn't say
Like-
that's unrealistic.
Like built?
Yeah, she's built, bro.
She was like super like.
She's super strong.
Built like me. Look at this.
Yeah, you're probably more buff than Abby. With that hoodie on.
Only with the hoodie on.
Are we ready for the main event?
Yeah, last time was good. Good game. Check it out. Now, main event. Talking about. You go into it stuff. I'm not even going to say it because I'm too excited.
We did a poll. Drake and Josh won the Elder God poll.
Woo!
Here we are. Drake and Josh
Grand
was on
slam.
TV from January 11, 2004 to September 16, 2007.
That was my years.
2 movies. Anyone remember the movies?
Yes, of course.
What were they?
Where did they go?
Really Big Shrimp. Oh, it was a movie. It was a Christmas one.
Yeah.
And
Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh.
the one when they go to Los Angeles.
Drake and Josh go
the one I was
Hollywood.
thinking
Yeah.
of, Hollywood.
where Megan gets on the wrong plane.
And they hit Oprah with the car.
That's a different episode.
That's a different episode.
Yeah, man.
We'll get into that
Oh
after.
my God.
All right, so I broke it down to start. I got a page about Drake and a page about Josh. So we're gonna start with Drake.
Seven.
Wait, I gotta read the Instagram post.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you say it was only on for 3 years? 2004, 2007?
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
seasons.
I was
This
on
was a
Hulu.
Have you
Great
ever
years.
watched from
Today.
like the first ones to the last ones? They
It-
look so
Yes.
different.
Yeah.
age.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's definitely like
Josh lost all of his weight in like 6 months. Like I don't understand.
But he looked like a child, and then at the end he's like
Yeah.
a man.
Megan was like a toddler, and then
I
she was like a
know.
teenager in the last episode. I swear.
Elder gods of the week are Drake and Josh. These two brothers starred in the greatest sitcom of the past century. This show has given us so many hilarious moments, so many things spoken in this show I still quote to this day. Every single episode is so memorable. Drake Parker and Josh Nichols have so much chemistry and is what makes the show truly great. Drake, the cool one, who isn't the smartest guy. Josh, the smart one, who isn't the most popular guy. These two personalities clash in 57 fantastic episodes and 2 bust-worthy movies. And how could I forget that absolute banger of a theme song? If you haven't watched the show, go ahead and unfollow me and go give it a watch. They're truly elder gods.
So you covered some things I was going to discuss. So that works. Go ahead. You gave a good description of Josh, Drake and Josh.
Excellent people.
Now, doing my research, there's an episode where Drake brushes his teeth and then rinses his mouth out with Mountain Fizz.
Yeah.
So that, that's like you. You probably do that.
I almost said cereal Mountain Dew.
I think an iconic moment for Drake individually is when he pretends to be the doctor at the hospital.
I was going to mention that episode.
He wears the lab coat.
Yep.
And he's trying to pick up the young nurses there.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he forgets Josh's birthday at one point. That's what I have for Drake.
Okay.
Next page. Josh. First of all, his dad's a weatherman. Walter. He also has he and his now stepbrother have a nemesis in Megan, his stepsister. He hits Oprah with a car, which was already mentioned. I think that's might be for Josh's birthday. Drake takes him to
Yes.
go see
That's what
Oprah,
it
so
is.
go to the
It's
Oprah
not
show.
When they,
Yes.
yeah.
And he asked him how he's enjoying his birthday.
He's driving around the
Not very
parking lot.
much.
He doesn't want to drive. He doesn't want to park far because he'll have to walk and he'll get sweaty. As he's doing that,
Yep.
bam, hits Oprah with the car. He doesn't hit her. She like slams in the
Oh,
windshield and onto the side.
Rolls
Oh, yeah.
over.
Okay.
Afterwards, they try to get into her room. And,
Yes.
he gets tased by the security
Yes.
guard.
Yes.
Another iconic moment with Josh is they're babysitting, or not babysitting really. They're taking care of Megan's hamster,
I was going to mention that one.
Hervey. Josh takes out a digital camera, take a picture of the little hamster is like on his thing,
Yeah.
crouched up. Takes a picture. The flash stuns the hamster. He's dead. He takes the hamster out. He's giving it CPR. He's giving it mouth to mouth. The thing's dead. And they're worried that Megan's gonna get the ultimate revenge on that.
Yeah.
It's 2 guys. They start off as nemesis.
MC?
And they become the best of friends. They need each other in the show. They need each other.
Yes.
All right. Anybody else want to add before I go with the rest of the stuff?
I was going to mention the Treehouse episode.
Yeah, I have it here too.
It's a classic.
I have it here too.
Definitely one of the best episodes.
It is one of the best episodes.
Also, Foam Finger, of course. It's another great episode where they
That's
argue
my
about
favorite episode.
who hit with the foam finger. And another great episode was the one where Megan gets a sheep.
Yeah, that too. It's all the same page.
And they're in the garage, and the sheep's in there. They didn't watch the dad, Walter, to find out.
Yeah.
So Josh slams the hood of the car on him, and is like telling Drake to get the sheep out of there.
And the sheep gives birth on
The hinge was stuck.
Josh's bed.
It does.
Or Drake's bed.
Great stuff.
And in that episode, Megan says she adopts a sheep from thesheepstore.com. And if anyone wants to go to see where thesheepstore.com takes you,
Oh God.
anyone want to do
I
it?
don't want to do it.
Okay. Cool.
Thesheepstore.com.
Use incognito mode.
Store.
Incognito.
Giving me a virus.
Everyone listening, do it.
What is it?
The fans definitely have it by now.
What is it?
Did you get
It's
it?
Nick.com.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It gives you iCarly.
iCarly.
Brings you
What?
iCarly.
Whoa.
Damn.
That's another proof of the same universe.
Are we going to mention Papa Nichols?
Papa Nichols?
Yes.
Who's Papa
The
Nichols?
grandpa.
The great
Oh, the
grandfather.
grandpa.
They have to watch him.
Oh my gosh. That's right.
And he falls asleep and he wakes up and he thinks it's World War II.
Yep.
Yep.
And they're all at the going on the roller coaster.
Yeah.
And the friends have to like watch him and he's going around like trying to kill him and shit.
The movie theater lady. What is her name? I can't
Helen.
think of it. Helen. She is my favorite.
How about the episode where she gets eye surgery? Have we remember
I
that?
was
Oh, that's
just
a great
watching
one.
that
That's a great
episode.
one.
They throw the party at her house and she thinks it's for her.
Yeah,
So I love
she's. And the whole episode, like, she was like, Josh would say something, and she'd be like, "What?" And then Drake would be like, "Oh no, I did." And she'd be like, "Oh, thank you." My
How
favorite.
about the chimpanzee episode?
Great one. How about the
Ever remember
Peruvian
that
puff
one?
pepper one?
Ooh, I forgot about that one.
That's a good one.
But you guys remember the chimpanzee episode?
I don't.
Megan? Well, no, they're trying to get a car.
Yeah.
I wrote this down. They try to get a car. They can't agree on what car to get. So instead, Drake takes that money and he buys an orangutan, not a chimpanzee, an orangutan named Bobo from the car dealer.
Oh, I do
Remember this?
I remember that now.
They
Yes.
sell it to a doctor, and then Megan,
Like, it's, yeah.
Googles him and finds out that he's known for eating orangutans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one.
Oh my god.
Let's see what else I got here. So the foam finger episode is my favorite, I think, where we find out that Drake and Josh fought like 8 years earlier at a San Diego Padres game over a foam finger. Ended up being Megan's fault then.
It's always Megan's fault.
It's always Megan's fault.
I was 11 years old. I loved Drake and Josh. My favorite character was Josh. I asked my dad for the DVD of the first season. He says, okay. Birthday comes around. No Drake and Josh DVD. What the hell? My dad thinks he can pull this shit. Obviously, does not realize my love of Drake and Josh. You told me you would get it. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Son, are you calling me a liar? Suddenly, another voice is heard from the distance. I ain't calling you a truther. Josh bursts through the door and proceeds to rip my dad in half with his erect. He turns to me as I'm begging him to let me pay him back. He tells me, say the magic words. I whisper, Josh Kazam. Suddenly, his disappears into my rectum. Josh is finally making love to my spherical hole. He proceeds to chili sauce of Peruvian puff peppers on me. He smiles at me and quietly says, "Ta-da!" As I begin to cry tears of joy, Josh fades away. All that is left on the ground is the DVD I wanted, along with the golden vest.
The golden
Oh,
vest.
yes.
Josh's love, Josh's life.
A Shrek spin-off.
Beautiful.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Gary Coleman Gross. They're still Gary Coleman Gross.
Yes. That was a good one.
I also want to point out that today I was watching some interviews, going deep into Drake and Josh here, and there was a video of Josh Peck talking to whatever the Helen's name is, Shirley from Community, whatever her name is. They were talking.
Good person.
They were going over, fond memories.
Mhm.
And Josh made a mention that I never ever thought of before. I don't know if anyone else did.
Okay.
He mentions he throws slang at Zach and Cody, and I thought, wow, that was like the comparison. Nickelodeon had Drake and Josh,
Yeah.
and Disney had Zach and Cody.
I never thought about that. We talked about Mr. Mosby before.
Right, and I never even put the two together that we got brothers doing all the shenanigans. Drake and Josh was a better show,
Yeah, well,
but they didn't have Mr.
you
Mosby.
see Zach and Cody on Elder Gods.
Good
Drake
point.
and Josh are.
But I never even thought about the comparison between the two.
Was they on at the same time?
They.
Well,
Was Zach and Cody a little bit
I
later?
think Zach and Cody was either.
So were they the response to Drake and Josh?
I think they were the response. Either that or they just lasted longer.
Aren't they
Both
they were
4
younger-
seasons.
They were
Both 4
younger in the
seasons.
show too,
Really?
but I think they were
But
actually after.
actually, I should take that back because Zach Cody went on to do
The cruise,
the
whatever.
cruise
Yeah.
on deck.
On
Well, Disney was pumping more money to them, obviously.
that's true.
Nickelodeon wanted to do iCarly, so.
Yes. You gonna mention iCarly at all?
I just want to say iCarly is a great show. Has another elder god, Mr. Howard. Great guy. Talking about another podcast. If we're still doing them by then.
I believe this is only the second time we've done the podcast where there are more than one elder god after the Donner Party.
Yes, it is.
Shout out to Mr. O'Connor again.
I was mentioning the podcast to a friend today, and I was telling him the elder god is an individual, greatly respected individual. Yeah. Sometimes it's more than one. I didn't spoil today's, of course, but I mentioned the Donner Party as the previous one that had multiple people.
I love the Donner Party.
Yes, shout out to them if anyone's listening.
Moment silence.
Thank you.
Moment silence.
Great job.
That's it?
That's all I have. This is reminisce.
I want to say there's good memes from the show too. Spirical. The whole treehouse meme. There's a lot of treehouse memes, edits. They're trapped in various places.
GameSphere. That was a very good one. There's also another episode where they win a contest. I don't know if you remember this, but Drake goes and kisses this girl, and she was like, "What was that for?" He's like, "I won a contest." She goes, "Okay, kiss me more." And then Josh goes, "Well, I'm gonna do the same thing." So he goes and kisses a woman.
Quote
on the woman. And in a very manly voice, the woman responds after Josh kisses her, and I thought that was a
couldn't get away with that now.
No, you cannot get away with that kind of
the premiere.
That kind of even a kid's show.
Anything else to say about Drake and Josh? I want to say every episode's a banger.
It is.
Kind of like I don't know.
Just
Not many shows can do that. Every show's good.
I can't think of an example, but you know how Josh does this thing where he
Give
repeats, he'll be like.
Do it.
I can't even. That's why I was on my phone. I was trying to think of an example where he's like spaghetti.
Yeah.
Who does that in Seinfeld? Someone does that in Seinfeld.
Kramer, kind of.
No, it's not
George
Kramer.
would,
It's
if anybody.
George does that exact
George
same
does
thing.
that, yeah.
Like he'd be at the coffee shop, be like, the tuna.
Yes, exactly. It's
the tuna on rye toast.
Doesn't
like that.
Jerry mocks him doing that too, doesn't he? When he talks to him specifically, I feel like
The whole show's mocking.
that's true.
There's a meme where Josh is playing a video game and he's actually they shows him, but he's fighting Sans from Undertale. Really quality meme. He's like, "Oh yeah, Joshy time."
Yeah.
There was one time me and Misha were playing an excellent game called Enter the Gungeon, and it's like a roguelike, so each run's different, and you die, you have to start over. But one run I was doing a Josh voice the whole time, and I was actually doing pretty good. I was like, you ain't no match for Joshy. It's like my Gumby's too. My Josh Nichols voice gives me more luck and power.
Amplifies the gaming ability.
Yeah. I should do
Drake
both.
and Josh. Excellent.
Going
Great
back
show.
to that doctor episode you were mentioning.
Yes.
You remember the reason they're in the hospital?
I don't.
I'm almost 100% sure it's the part after Drake hits Josh and with the potato gun and he drops it in.
Yeah, it is.
That's the episode I was watching.
We were watching that from the car through Cathy's
I don't know if
window.
it might be like a sequel episode.
No, that's the episode.
It's the same episode.
Yeah,
All in the same episode.
That is because he hits his foot with the potato gun and then
He drops the barbell.
the thing,
Whatever it's
the
called.
barbell.
The
on his
dumbbell.
foot.
That's when
I'm not a weightlifter.
Josh was starting a new life.
Yes.
Yep. It's all.
I remember them showing the foot, and it kind of made me cringe as a kid. I was afraid to look at it.
It looked like her meatloaf.
So
Can I look it up?
wrapped up and.
That's Drake's comment. Is it looks like her meatloaf, which is very good, of course.
Josh Nichols' foot.
Josh Nichols.
I don't know if I'm gonna get what I want.
I tried.
There it is.
I tried finding a compilation of Megan calling them boobs. I didn't specify Megan the first time I searched it. I didn't get what I was looking for.
I think that's it. I don't know. That's the only thing
Any
that pops
opinions on Drake's mom? She was never, a big character.
Wasn't as good as the dad.
Yeah.
Walter was
Dad
quality,
was
man.
the big,
Top quality.
up. She was just there.
Yeah.
Talking about how he was a weatherman. Isn't there also an episode where Josh has to be the weatherman for I don't know if it's the school, but when he has that sweating problem, and he just sweats through his shirt the whole entire time.
Audrey was her name. I don't remember that being her name, but I have to look it up.
I know an Audrey.
I don't think they mention her name really in it.
Thumbs down to my Audrey. I know.
She's also Megan's mom.
Megan.
Drake and Josh.
Megan.
Crazy Steve.
How's Crazy Steve?
Crazy Steve.
He was singing the one of the classic songs. I don't know.
Megan's
Becoming
capture.
on the Mountain, I think.
He captures Megan.
Oh yeah.
It makes her change her name to Carly.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a theory.
That's the theory.
That's the theory.
That's a game theory.
Spencer.
In that interview, I was also watching. It wasn't really an interview. They were just talking. Josh mentions how Steve, whatever his name is, in the show, he shaved his head to have that psycho buzz cut.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't tell him to do that. He did it himself,
Oh,
just to add to the character. So it made him look even more crazy.
dedication.
Always had that short hair.
No, shout out to Crazy
That's
Steve.
funny.
Shout out to that actor in general.
So he's Spencer.
Yes.
Spencer's a good.
He also
excellent
changed his
iCarly.
name. That's it.
Spencer, an artist, has a 3-floor apartment in downtown Seattle.
He's a cook. He makes those spaghetti tacos.
Spaghetti tacos. You ever have spaghetti tacos?
The
When that show was
ostrich.
on, we used to do them at home every once in a while.
Really?
Pretty boring.
Is it just like
I've never
taco
had
shell with
spaghetti
spaghetti?
taco.
Shell and put spaghetti in there. Yeah,
That's
I need
it.
it.
Going back to One Piece.
Maybe that'll be a snack in the future.
Going back to One Piece. Me and Kevin one time we were hanging out and we were doing a thing. I told you about this. How like One Piece, every character in the show has a duty on the ship, like the captain, the helmsman, the cook, the sniper. We were for fun. We were taking other shows and saying if they were on a pirate ship, who would be what. And we did iCarly, and we said Spencer would be the cook because of the spaghetti tacos.
You did tell me this.
That's fair.
I feel like it could be a segment on the podcast.
This isn't iCarly. We're not talking about Spencer.
Okay, let's talk about
It's Drake and Josh.
who would be on Drake and Josh's ship. I feel like
Well,
Josh
what
should be the
positions?
captain. So we got.
Josh has to be the
Josh?
captain. He's
Okay.
responsible.
Okay, we're gonna do this. Let me
What
write it
about,
down.
what about
Let me write it down. Let me
He's
write
the
it down.
captain, but
what
really...
about Walter?
So we have the captain.
Yeah, what's Walter's position?
Wait, hold on a second. We got,
Okay, I'm
listen
sorry.
up. We have captain.
He's the weatherman.
We got first mate.
He follows the compass.
Yeah.
Okay, so the captain's the captain. The first mate's like the strong guy.
That's Drake.
We have the navigator.
Captain and first mate, Drake and Josh.
We have the sniper. The cook.
Carly. I mean,
Megan.
Carly. Megan, excuse me.
Megan's the sniper. I feel like
Yeah.
Megan could be a good sniper.
What was the girlfriend's name? Mindy?
Mindy.
Mindy! Oh my
Yes.
god.
She was like the nemesis, but then she...
No, well,
Mindy's
Nemesis
that
like
became
Drake.
the teacher's
Well,
daughter,
Drake
right?
hates her.
Right, but don't they warm up
Wait,
once she
no.
like becomes part of the gang?
I'm sure at some
Drake
point they
dated
do.
the English teacher's daughter. No,
I don't
Josh
remember
did?
No,
Who's
Drake
Mindy?
did. Drake.
That's
no,
Mindy?
Mindy's like the science
different?
girl.
She's
Yeah, she's a smart
nerdy
girl.
Oh my god.
She also works at the premiere at some point.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Josh
All three of them do.
Josh and Mindy are like rivals at the beginning too.
Right. She like feuds with both of them,
Yes.
and then she ends up dating Josh.
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
But who does
It's the episode where Josh
Drake date
teaches
for a
Megan's
long
class,
time?
and they call him Mr. Boob.
Okay, so
I don't remember
we do the
that.
ship
They call him
thing now.
Mr. Boob.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we have captain, first mate, navigator, sniper, cook, doctor, musician, archaeologist, helmsman, and shipwright. I feel like shipwright. Megan may be good.
Well, let's start from the top.
Megan's a sniper.
Captain. It's Josh.
Oh, I think Josh could be the cook. 'Cause he's always cooking, you know.
That's true. What about
So who's gonna be captain?
What about the kid like he
Drake.
adopts? Remember there was a kid in his
What
house
about-
he cooks with? What about that
No.
guy?
Mindy.
Drake is loud spoke. Oh, Mindy.
Mindy
She
could
can't be the captain.
No, she's good though. She's
Okay, okay,
smart. Mindy's
okay.
the captain.
How can't Helen be the captain?
Helen could be.
Well, Walter.
Yeah. Where's Walter? Walter's gonna be the navigator, right?
Oh, that's true. I think it's close.
Oh,
to
yeah, he's the weatherman,
I guess.
yeah.
'Cause it- to be
Yeah,
navigator
this
ship,
is good, man. Walter's the navigator.
you get to know
The cook's gonna be
navigator.
Josh.
There's one episode where he's just eating a whole watermelon on the table,
Yeah.
and Megan goes, "Move the melon," and Josh picks or Drake picks up Josh.
Yes. Yes, I remember that.
He's sitting eating half a watermelon.
I feel like the first mate could be Crazy Steve because he's crazy at fighting.
All right, put him on now.
Crazy Steve. Okay, so look at Drake. Drake's the musician.
Duh.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's gotta be
Andrew
true.
learned the Drake and Josh theme song for his shows now.
That's fantastic. Is that what he
You have a
opens up
recording
with?
of it?
Does he open up with a theme song? Because it's
So
the
what he
theme song
does,
to a show?
yeah. So he'll
Can we
open
put it
up
in this
with, like,
podcast?
King of the Hill. I can like get a recording of it.
Oh, yeah, cool.
But
Who's the doctor?
You already used Mindy.
Oh, the doctor
Mindy.
across the
Drake?
street.
Drake
How
disguised
about
as a
the
doctor.
Drake
guy that ate the
also
chimpanzee?
disguised it.
No, it's the guy who comes to the house sometimes when like remember Drake like when he eats he stopped eating sweets. He turns
Oh my
like
god, I forgot about
I forgot what happens to him.
Eric.
Eric, that's the doctor's name.
No, isn't Eric the
No,
nerdy friend?
Eric is the nerdy friend. I wasn't
There's
saying
two-
he was a
there's
doctor,
two friends.
but I forgot about Eric and what's the other guy? Craig.
Greg, the great people.
Oh, you mean Greg?
Wait, no, the doctor guy across the street.
Shouts to Greg because he's not listening to this.
Danny too.
So now we need archaeologists, the helmsman, and the shipwright.
What's the helmsman?
Yeah, he controls the ship. I don't know who would be.
Well, we gotta put the mom in here.
The mom could be the helmsman, I
Yeah,
guess.
she runs the show.
Yeah, mom.
We just don't see it.
Okay, now who builds the ship? Who works on the ship?
The
Who works
hamster.
on the ship.
Helen.
Helen's a shipwright? No, Helen's the archaeologist.
Okay.
'Cause I don't know why.
I guess we need Helen in here.
You need
What
Helen.
about Oprah?
What character are we missing? What important Drake and Josh
So we
cinematic
have
character?
Eric and Craig. We have Crazy Steve.
I don't think
Where's Crazy Steve?
Crazy Steve's the first mate.
Is he supposed to be like? Is he like? Aren't first mates like kind of reliable people?
Yeah, they're the.
Well,
Was Crazy Steve
we
reliable?
they have to put him in a high position because he's demanding. He'll
That's
go
true.
nuts if he does
That's
not. If he doesn't get his way.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
So
What else we got?
what is we got?
Mindy's the captain.
Captain.
Andy's the captain.
He's controlling the whole thing.
Who? I feel like we're feeling like someone big.
You got the list.
You got Megan as a sniper, right?
I was.
Yeah, Megan's
reading
a
it. It's
sniper.
Mom, Dad, Drake, Josh, Megan, And then the friends. Helen.
What about like? I feel like Mindy could be the shipwright too, because she's smart. She could do both.
Yeah, I'm the doctor.
We could do Mindy. Yeah, Mindy could be the doctor
Gavin?
as well.
Who is Gavin? Why don't I remember?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, the mullet guy from the theater.
He was one of the
Mullet
theater
guy.
workers, right?
Oh,
Gavin's the theater
The
worker.
slow guy that worked at the theater.
I don't think he'd be a good shipwright though.
Yeah,
No.
you probably couldn't put that on TV
What
now.
about the
either.
sheep?
But he could be the. Is there like a janitor type?
Crazy Steve. Who's Thug?
The theater thug. The theater thug's a shipwright.
Mrs. Hafer?
What about the original?
Mrs.
Oh, that's
Hafer,
the
yeah.
English teacher.
Mrs. Hafer.
Okay, the English teacher. Okay, you have a good.
There's a lot of like reoccurring characters.
We got a good pirate crew.
Probably not more than any other show.
Oh,
but-
Dr. Jeff Glazer.
Yeah, that's the doctor.
doctor.
Yeah, that's the
That's
doctor.
the doctor.
Jeff Glazer. He likes glazed donuts.
There's someone in the show named Carly in 2 episodes. I think it was Drake's
Bruce
girlfriend at some point.
Winchell?
Drake dated Carly.
Hold on.
Is that Dr. Roland?
Alabama intensifies.
Is that the one you're talking about? Or is it someone else?
No, that's someone else.
Maybe that's the guy that ate
That's
the
the
chimpanzee.
guy. That's the chimpanzee guy, I think.
What about the chimpanzee?
Papa Nichols' Aunt Catherine. What did she do? Oh, she's in the wedding.
What about the foam
episode.
finger guy? He could be the
He's
shipwright.
on here. Where is he?
Wendy? Oh, Wendy, the Allison Stoner girl. That's always in like all the Nickelodeon shows.
Where? Where's she?
She's the #1 fan episode.
Allison Stoner. She's not on this list.
Trevor,
Who's
Trevor.
the
From
dumb
Tom's?
friend.
Shouts to Tom's.
Drake's dumb friend.
He is.
Because
like-
Trevor's listening, right?
He's a full owner of
in
Tom's
that
now, isn't
Dune
he?
Buggy episode.
Yes.
He's a full owner.
Yeah, Trevor's the shipwright now from Tom's.
I went the other day and Mike, you were there. Tom was there.
Tom was there.
I
Yeah,
wasn't there.
Tom Jason.
You were with me. We went last time we went, Tom was there.
There is
Wait,
a
I didn't see him.
You didn't see him?
whole
No.
list
He
of
was
Drake's
there to us.
girlfriends.
We
Oh,
walked
Are
in.
you sure it was me?
Yes.
I did not see.
That's
Tom.
when I bought my. That's when you bought Minya.
Drake has dated Susan, Kelly,
Fred Stoller.
Tori,
That's
Foam
the
finger?
foam finger guy.
I love that guy.
Lucy, Carly, and another girl named Lucy, and Christine.
He was the voice of the guy in Handy Manny.
Oh, Handy
Fred
Manny.
Stoller.
Yo,
He was in
fuck
Seinfeld,
Handy
too.
Manny.
Oh my god.
The worst Bob Bill.
Also Hannah Montana.
Yeah, Bob
Shout
Buller.
out to Hannah Montana.
Okay, I think we're doing Josh.
All right.
Anyway, that
Drake
was a
has
pirate
only
crew.
had 7 girlfriends?
Nah.
I was looking at a list of Jerry Seinfelds and it was like 45 names.
Whoa.
Okay.
I don't know why it's relevant.
Story time. Tristan, I gotta ask you a question.
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Our junior year. So your senior year.
No. Our junior is me and...
Yeah, me
Yeah, so
me and
my senior year.
Big Sal and Big Bad Thad's junior year.
Mhm.
Tristan's senior year. Kathy was like, I graduated already like 15 years ago. Do you remember where you sat at lunch senior year?
Yes.
Where? Tell us.
The senior section when you walk in to the right.
That is false.
Yeah, no, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
You don't remember sitting with us?
You sat with us, man.
No. Of
Yes,
course.
you did.
What?
There was a Tristan who sat at our table. He also dyed your hair. He used to be blonde.
Yeah, you were shorter
Mm.
too.
He used
That's
to do,
right. There was actually one other Tristan at that school.
He did homework too a lot.
I never did homework. It's a
Like,
lie.
shout out to our Tristan. The
Are
OG
you gonna
Tristan.
explain it?
Wherever you are, other Tristan.
I don't know. There's just some kid named Tristan who we
I'll
didn't know.
explain it.
He was in your grade.
We
right?
sat at the first table
Maybe.
in the
Grade
middle
I heard his name
up
called
near the
in intercom.
cashiers.
Closest to the food. That's how we roll.
There were our friends and then like some friends of friends there. You know
Mhm.
who I'm talking about. That we were associated with, but we really weren't friends with. But they
Duh.
sat at our, and there was one empty seat, like 2 down from me.
Oh,
And from you, you were in front of me.
This is pre-corona, of course.
Yeah, one empty seat, and this kid at some point like gravitated toward that seat. He sat there, didn't say a word for months. Blonde kid, he must have like heard all of our shenanigans and nonsense for months. At some point, he did talk. We found out his name was Tristan. Didn't ever say anything except the one time. I don't even remember what he said, but he sat there,
He's a good guy.
was like connected to everything, but never contributed.
I talk to him sometimes. And Cathy would talk to him.
I only saw him talk maybe twice, and then he disappeared at some point. He just stopped.
He didn't like us.
Interesting.
Never saw him again.
It was
Never saw him in class. You only saw him in the cafeteria.
I think Andy pissed him off.
It was my other self. 2 forms.
Big Dick Andy.
Big dick.
Whoa.
We used to call him that.
Yeah. Cathy used to call him that.
It was a weird mix of table. But yeah, he sat there.
Good team.
He flipped out one time. You remember? He got mad.
I wasn't there.
Yes.
I don't know.
He said something. He got mad.
I don't remember.
I remember that. And I was like, well, who's this guy? We don't even know you. You're sitting here. Like, there was no other seat anywhere in the cafeteria. You could go and sit.
The other version of me.
Who wants to sit by themselves?
No, it was you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Me with blonde hair.
Yes.
Oh, he got mad because someone stole his seat?
No, something we said or something he
Oh.
heard or something. I don't know. I just remember him getting mad one time and being very weirded out about
I
it.
think you're confusing memories.
No.
Anyway, is that the only story you got? because this podcast is about an hour 20. Maybe.
That's perfect. Because I don't want to hear from people who say, it's too long. How come you can have a 20-minute podcast? How many podcasts are 20 minutes?
What? Who says podcast?
Not
Your
many.
Podcasts are too long?
I don't listen. I won't listen. It's too long.
Casuals.
A podcast is between 45 minutes, your average podcast, and
No.
an hour 25.
If you have a problem with listening to the whole thing, I always list the topics that we discussed and the timestamps that they appear, so
This is
you can
true.
pick your favorite parts.
I do say that, and they still don't do
Well,
it.
you're interested. But I feel like you should listen to the whole thing because I
If
feel
you
like it's a
can't
banger.
listen to a
Right.
45-minute podcast, you got other issues.
That was an hour and a half. But
Some people are too busy,
oh yeah.
Oh,
Like,
They're
no
in
one
the boiler
just
room.
puts on a podcast and just listens to the podcast. You're always doing something else, too.
The other thing they say is, I'd rather watch something. I said, you can watch it. We have extra footage on the YouTube version. If you're not watching YouTube, I recommend you go and check it out.
I wanna give a-
Folk.
Super shout out to Contour Sean, who he was doing his work. I don't know what his work is, but he was looking for something to listen to in the background, and he stumbled upon the Elder God podcast, and he fairly enjoyed it. So shout outs to Contour, our 7th fan.
Once you start listening, you'll enjoy
Your
it.
7th fan. I thought you had 8.
Even if you only like the food part, skip to the food part. If you like the nonsense part, listen to the whole thing.
Listen to the Elder God podcast.
If you like the Donner Party, listen to episode 5. If you love Mr. Mosby, listen to episode 4.
Like Fed Fucks, listen to every second.
Now, just like Little Andre just did as he's sitting at the table with us, he's pretty silent. Sitting at the end of the table, he's drinking some water, Dasani water for Big K.
Shout
even
out
though Big K,
the
you're not
biggest
listening to
sponsor.
this. Little Andre wants to fight Adam. Also, happy belated birthday to Adam. Hope you enjoyed the card.
Hey, wait. What the fuck are my Pop-Tarts, Andre? Huh?
oh god.
You ate all my pumpkin Pop-Tarts? You piece of...
Get the fuck out of here.
He ate 12 Pop-Tarts.
Don't Pop-Tarts.
Anyway, I think that's going to do it.
But
for this
Little Andre, just follow
Mike's got
Big
one.
Sal Collectibles on Instagram. And if you're not following, go and follow right now.
I follow.
Thank you.
I also follow.
Thank you.
I will also be starting game videos, video game videos.
You trying to outdo me here?
Yep. In the Gumby suit, of course. First episode, maybe next week.
Gumby Gaming.
Gotta record it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gumby Gaming. Let me call it Bad Place, but Gumby Gaming on the side.
Yeah.
Make my hand to it.
That place.
Subtitle.
Very creative.
I mean,
You don't like that place?
Gumby Gaming's not much more
alright.
creative than that.
You want me to call it Gumby Gaming? I already made the thumbnail. I can't change it.
I already made the thumb.
In the description.
Gumby Gaming.
Alright.
Anyway, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Episode 12. Pretty good. I was a little worried because I don't know 2 people here.
Right, he met them today.
I literally just met. No, not today. I met them about an hour and a half
Tonight.
ago.
Yeah.
Met us tonight.
I was a little worried, but I think it came out good. I guess I took public speaking. Shouts to Mr. Woody. So I'm not comfortable talking in front of a crowd.
I was with him the other day.
Oh yeah, you had
Let me whip out the picture. Me and him went out for a drink.
Why don't you mention this during story time, Mike?
Because I forgot
Yeah,
about
so
it.
time's over, Mike.
You forgot
so
about
You're jealous?
You have Mr. Piers, Mr. Woodman, and
it. Snow.
We went
that's
out the other day.
wonderful.
Yeah, we went
Mr.
out the other
Snow
day.
and Mr. O'Connor's Elder Gods.
Yes.
Are you going to have
beautiful.
a
Where's his mask?
showdown episode?
Oh yeah, so let me talk about this. So
Get the
previously, I put T-shirts on the Elder God list, and I don't know, that's kind of weird. So I don't really refer to them that much. But I'm still on there, but I'm not gonna talk about them a lot.
Okay.
It's a tricky situation because they're like they're school teachers.
Yeah, like
I mean, we don't want them
episode
associated with this.
episode 6. The,
Well, we do, but I'm sure they don't want to be associated with this.
Yeah.
The weird Discord episode we did. That's at Elder God was Mr. Snow, but I just didn't say it. I didn't put him on the thumbnail because I didn't want him to be like weirded out,
Right.
That's why it's only like
We don't want the Lolo school committee looking at this.
Did
And
Mr. O'Connor retire though?
he did.
he did.
So
We could work on
free
it.
reign.
No.
We gotta get Larry on that. Gotta get Larry on that.
It's not teacher anymore.
Also, we're gonna get interviews with Larry hopefully soon.
Larry?
Yeah. Shouts to Larry the cucumber.
Different Larry.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, back to wrapping it up. Want to remind you that this podcast is on stuff. Yeah.
Some things.
Go subscribe. How about recommend to friends? That would help us out. Yeah,
Let's have this podcast spread, just like coronavirus.
even faster.
Yeah,
Have it spread less than 6 feet.
5 feet.
virtually.
We're gonna have
Bam.
business cards coming out soon.
5G towers.
Business cards should be here this week.
Ooh.
I was hoping they'd be here today for this because I did order them a week ago.
If you brought one, I would have. I don't know what I would have done.
Follow us and everything for
Follow us.
exclusive content.
Yep, we got we do actually have some exclusive content coming up. Me and Salvas are planning some stuff. They'll probably drop, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, a few weeks, months.
Maybe a few weeks.
We're gonna spread it out.
And
Stop making noise.
I want to do another quick thing here. Follow the podcast Cinematic Universe. I'm talking about Mr. Rain on Instagram. His drawings are very excellent. Follow Big Sal Collectibles. He's gonna be posting some videos soon. If you're following this, you follow the channel, YouTube channel, where I'm gonna be posting some gameplay. Also, shout outs to Patty Smalls for his Twitch streams. The Mr. Awesome. I forgot the numbers. I think it's 123. Mr. Awesome 123. Great streams. Check him out. Peace out, everyone.
Thanks for watching.
Final words?
Listening.
Listen. Okay, bye.
Yep. Everything.
Bye.
Listen on everything.